Good evening, everyone. My name is Katie McRae, and I'm the founder and creator of Mighty Me. We provide confidence coaching for kids, which supports the social and emotional well-being of children and their families. I'm a primary school teacher by trade and with a background in early years education. I've worked in a variety of settings for over 15 years and have experience working with children from birth through to adolescence. Through this experience, I saw a need and then went ahead and developed my skills to support families and children with social skills, overall well-being, because happy kids and healthy kids are successful kids. That's my philosophy at Mighty Me as well. And I'm a facilitator for a variety of well-being programs, all which led me to developing Mighty Me. So I noticed that children in all the settings that I've been educating them were entering the settings with more worries and they were less equipped to deal with life's ups and downs. Children were seeking help. So children were asking me to help them get along with others and to develop positive relationships and more successful friendships. They were asking me to help them understand the big emotions they may have been having, and they were asking me to help them deal with big challenges, whether that be in the classroom or at home. Likewise, the problem was twofold because parents were also asking me for support and they needed a space to be able to get that one-on-one support with much less time on their hands because of our busy lives. So parents were feeling helpless and frustrated, asking the same questions of me. So how can I help my child? What do I do next? I've tried everything. And what do I do with these after-school meltdowns? How do I understand what's actually going on for my child? So this is where confidence coaching comes in. So we believe in our business model that proactive steps to boost children's social, emotional resilience and well-being are key. Currently in our society, we have a whole pile of services that offer reactive support. So this is where schools might contact families. Within family circles, we might establish that there's some challenges going on and we need to work with them. However, there's a gap in the market. So Mighty Me provides proactive support to give children the tools to handle the range of social and emotional situations that they'll no doubt experience throughout their whole childhood and adolescence. And I've created a cool little pyramid to help us understand this a bit more. So within the green section of this pyramid, this is where I see the gap lying, and this is where confidence coaching comes in. So through Mighty Me, we can provide support for social skills, add peer support to the picture, provide family connection, and just develop our overall well-being and resilience, and help children and their parents understand all the emotions that go with that. The confidence coaching model is proactive. If you look further up the pyramid, you can see the reactive model, and that's where we have already in our society things like counsellor services, psychologists, and things like Kids Helpline or Lifeline and all those other services. They're already there, but the green level is where I see potential for the Mighty Me business model. If you look down the bottom, you can see that the quantity of services needed is quite broad because our aim is to provide services to every child and every family. There are currently a few other businesses and models out there, but that's great because if we're dealing with kids, there's a lot of kids. So there's going to be heaps of need for those services. And if we start down this bottom section, you can see that the cost is low. I can provide a service that sits below the cost of those other psychologists and counsellor services. Also, the frequency of the services and the need is greater because our model suggests that children can come every week and do classes and all of these proactive care things to support them. So through Mighty Me, we offer positive role models that are outside the family circle. We provide facilitation for self-confidence, whether that be for children or their families. We provide interactions with peers for children, connection and judgment-free support. Personal wellbeing of parents is key because we can provide affordable content and resources for all families to support that. We've been going for a little under 2 years now. So here's a little snapshot of some of the services that we're already offering. We've got group support here. You've got some individual coaching and then the beginning of our online services. So where we've been in just under these 2 years is Mighty Me started as See Me, Know Me, Teach Me, where I just provided one-on-one coaching for kids. I then reached out to another business in the local community and we started collaborating and developed Mighty Me from there. The next stage though was I took it on as a sole trader and now provide one-on-one sessions, group programs and holiday programs through collaborating with other services in the community. And where we're headed now is to add to that by providing online and more collaborative services. So my ask of all of you tonight is just to support my marketing with introductions and that positive word of mouth so that all the other professionals in our industry or around our community, whether it's within the local area or beyond, is to talk to health professionals, family support services, and invite them to start sharing that Mighty Me exists and share the services that they provide because they've already got such a range of clientele. And because Mighty Me offers their services to everyone, the key is to try and get them to help support the business model. This can also be done through online groups and services and any other forms of correspondence that already exists in the community. So if anyone had any questions or wanted to find out any further information, you can go to mightyme.com and then email address at hello@mightyme, and I'll try and be a lot more active in the social areas. Thank you.
Cool, that's awesome. Well done. Thank you very much. Anyone got any comments, feedback, or importantly, has a response to her ask? Yep, go, Nikki.
I loved your timeline. I thought it was awesome.
Oh, thanks.
And it just really set out where you were at and where you started. It was terrific.
And really cleverly done with the road. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was like, wow, that's so cool.
Just go to Canva. They do it all for you in Canva. You just change bits.
I loved the pyramid because I thought that very effectively showed the gap in the market and where you fit in.
Oh, thanks, because I did that one. There you go.
And with your ask, I think I've said it to you before, but I might mention Mighty Me to the kindy, Jack's Kindy.
Yes. Which is a good thing for people to think about because like Jack's Kindy, for example, I think have a bit of a preference in educating their kids with that stuff. So the more buzzy it gets, the more willing other services are to inject a bit of that wellbeing stuff into what they already do.
Katie, I thought that was absolutely brilliant. I loved it. I liked the whole pyramid and the road thing as well, but I actually liked the best your pictures of the people you're helping. I think that just makes it clear. Just quickly, and again, this is just from a council thing because I don't have little kids anymore, thank God. Sorry, no offense to those that do. So I don't really have any connections that I can help you with, but maybe the community services at the council, I could talk to them. But what is your age? Like, do you do teenagers?
I do, but everybody who approaches me with that, I always say that the teenager has to be willing because I've had a few where the parents push them in and they're not going to change or think about what I'm talking about. So I think I don't broadly advertise to them, but yeah, because they're so set in their ways. But if there's some willingness there, it can definitely help.
Okay, and my other question was, are you an NDIS provider?
No, but I get questioned on that once a week. So if anyone knows more about NDIS than I do, because I want to stay open to everybody, I haven't done that yet. But in doing that, there's a lot of people that aren't accessing me because...
Absolutely.
Yes.
You would be slammed if you became an NDIS provider.
Yeah.
I haven't looked at it for a while, but I'll see if I can you again flip me an email? And I did have heaps of links to when it first came out. And I know they hold regular workshops on how to become one, and it's all changed now and it's a lot easier. And stuff.
I think the bigger I get, the more I could do that, because I've heard with NDIS, you often have to wait a long time to get your invoice paid out. And for me, that would be a risk.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I don't know about my friend though is an NDIS provider, so I can chat to her
yeah,
on
that'd
the
be
weekend
awesome.
and find out or connect you with her to find out how she did it as well.
Can I ask you a question too, Sonia?
Yeah.
Last year, I think it was, the council did, I think it's the Youth Services Facebook page, and they advertised to get or businesses to send in content to them, and for a whole week straight they advertised different businesses. And I
Okay.
did that last year. It'd be great if they could do that again.
Yeah,
So
again,
I provided the post, like in Facebook and Instagram sizing, and then the blurb, and they just put it on their site.
oh, excellent. So I don't actually work in, like, I do know communities, but I don't really know what they do, or as we all with council there's 300 people, but I'd be really happy again if you just add that as well to your list of requests for me, and I can yeah, definitely forward that on and get someone to contact you about that.
Thank you.
I loved it, Katie. I think you did such an awesome job, and you just seemed really relaxed and confident in how you were delivering it. So well done. I really liked it.
Better than yesterday. Hey, Chris.
Oh, just more pointed. Yeah.
Yeah, it was great. And I'll rack my brains too, because I think, you know, there's lots of opportunity there for you.
Other people can recommend me to schools. I just can't recommend myself to a school because I work for schools. So it's a conflict of interest. So that's this whole big market that I can't explicitly go, hey. Yeah. So I don't know how to get around that, but that'd be the easiest way in.
Get your mates who are parents to go, hey, for you.
So what schools are you working with schools now? What schools are you currently working with?
Yeah, I work at Farnborough at the moment.
Okay, so you don't do Tarangaba, because I saw there's some Tarangaba kids there.
Yeah, because I'm an Education Queensland teacher, I cannot advertise at all. So you know how they have got like the back pages in the newsletters? That'd be the best, but I need to earn enough money so I can quit and then advertise myself in their newsletters.
I was going to say, Katie, how do you manage to fit this into your your life now? And what happens if all of a sudden obviously you want it to go gangbusters, but, you know, are you going to have capacity to actually be able to manage this? Is there opportunities to go part-time or?
I only teach 2 days a week. And every year I've been dropping back a day just to give Mighty Me more time. Yeah.
Awesome. That's great. Yeah. NDIS, I think, is your secret. And to the bigger dollars too. What's your hourly rate, if you don't mind me asking?
It's $80 if it's just like one-off type thing, but then people can pay for the term, which drops it a fair bit.
Okay, that's very reasonable.
Very reasonable. That's for one-on-one, and then for the groups, it's $40.
Wow. Okay. All right. That's a really interesting price point. I actually have a grandson who has behavioural issues. He's 4, nearly 5. So I will talk to my daughter about him, and she's tried to get him to go to psychologist. He has a bit of anxiety, and it's not been very successful. So
yeah, mine's very informal, so it works quite well.
Excellent. And are you doing face-to-face yet or just Zoom?
Yeah, face-to-face, yeah.
Okay, thanks.
There we go. Of course. How can anyone doubt this one the most? Although I guess there was a little bit of a competition between you and Nikki, but there's you're certainly very colourful, and how you actually did the what's it called, the video as well, very animated as well. So yeah, congratulations. Most fun innovation. Would you like to say anything?
Thank you for creating this space for us, and even just having this all together. So the most value out of $50 in my life.
Yeah, it is pretty good, isn't it?
Katie, unmute.
Okay, my one word is forwards. And my ask is not about my business, but about me as a business person. I just want more stuff like this in our shire. I just think this has been fantastic because connection is key for any business. So I'd be keen to upskill any way that I can going forwards. I even put my word back in there.
You did. Excellent. Thank you so much. And that's what this is all about. And this is what we need to hear. We may come back to you to actually, do some testimonials for On-Ramp so that we can continue with funding for this program and let our counsellors know what you got out of it.